When we talk about modern commercial airplanes that are reshaping the way the world flies, one name comes up again and again, and that is the Boeing 737 MAX series. The 737 family has already been the best-selling aircraft line in aviation history, and the MAX version continues to carry that legacy into 2026 with updated designs, improved technology, and an eye on efficiency that airlines across the globe are looking for. In today's video, we are going to take a closer look at the Boeing 737 MAX series, its key features, specifications, performance aspects, design elements, price considerations, and what we can expect from its role in the aviation market in 2026. Whether you are a frequent traveler, an aviation enthusiast, or just curious about the planes that connect the world, this is everything you need to know. Let's start with the basics. The Boeing 737 MAX is a narrow-body jet designed for short to medium-haul flights. It is the latest generation of the 737, a model that has been in continuous production since the late 1960s, which already tells you how trusted and successful this aircraft line has been. The MAX series introduces new engines, aerodynamic improvements, and cabin upgrades that make it far more efficient than earlier versions. One of the standout features of the MAX is its CFM International LEAP 1B engines. These engines are not only quieter, but they also deliver around 14% better fuel efficiency compared to the older next-generation 737s. For airlines, that translates into huge savings in operational costs, and for passengers, it means a quieter, smoother ride. In terms of power, while aircraft are not rated in horsepower the same way cars are, these engines deliver a massive thrust range between 23,000 and 28,000 pounds depending on the variant. This gives the MAX series the ability to operate on a variety of routes, from busy domestic flights to longer international legs. That kind of flexibility is exactly what airlines are looking for when they invest in a new fleet. Now let's talk about the different versions of the 737 MAX. The family includes the MAX 7, MAX 8, MAX 9, and MAX 10. Each version is designed with slightly different capacities and ranges to fit the needs of different airlines. The MAX 8 is the most popular model, seating about 162 to 178 passengers in a two-class layout, with a range of roughly 3,550 nautical miles. The MAX 9 can seat up to 193 passengers, and the MAX 10, which is the largest variant, can carry around 204 to 230 passengers with a maximum range close to 3,300 nautical miles. The smaller MAX 7, meanwhile, is perfect for thinner routes, seating around 138 to 153 passengers but with an impressive range over 3,800 nautical miles. This flexibility makes the MAX series highly adaptable to markets across Asia, Europe, North America, and beyond. Inside the cabin, Boeing has focused on passenger comfort while maintaining efficiency for airlines. The 737 MAX uses the Boeing Sky interior, which includes sculpted side walls, larger pivoting overhead bins for carry-on luggage, and modern LED lighting that can be adjusted to create different moods during flight. Passengers often notice the quieter cabin, which comes from both the new engines and improved insulation, making long flights less tiring. For airlines, the redesigned cabin also allows more efficient use of space, meaning they can configure the aircraft for either higher capacity or more legroom, depending on the market they serve. From a performance perspective, the 737 MAX has been engineered to be more sustainable. Fuel efficiency improvements mean lower carbon emissions, something that is increasingly important as the aviation industry pushes toward reducing its environmental footprint. The MAX aircraft burn about 20% less fuel per seat than older aircraft of similar size, which is a big deal when you consider the thousands of flights operated every day worldwide. Airlines like Southwest, United, Ryanair, and many others have already made massive orders for the MAX series, betting on its efficiency to carry them into the future. Talking about price, the list prices of aircraft like the 737 MAX vary depending on the version, but as of the latest updates, the MAX 8 has a list price of around $121 million. Of course, airlines rarely pay the full list price, as discounts are common for bulk orders. For an airline, the investment in the MAX series is not small, but the long-term savings in fuel and maintenance make it an attractive option compared to older fleets. Design-wise, the MAX aircraft stand out with their distinctive split-tip winglets, which reduce drag and improve aerodynamic performance. These winglets not only make the aircraft instantly recognizable but also play a big role in cutting fuel burn. The streamlined nose, improved cockpit displays, and upgraded avionics give pilots advanced tools for navigation and safety. Despite being more modern, the MAX maintains a high degree of commonality with older 737s, meaning pilots trained on previous models can transition to the MAX with minimal additional training. This is another reason airlines are eager to adopt it, as it saves time and money in crew training. Of course, when we discuss the 737 MAX, it's important to acknowledge the history. The aircraft faced a global grounding in 2019 after two tragic accidents. Since then, Boeing has made extensive design and software changes, especially to the MCAS flight control system, working closely with aviation regulators worldwide to ensure the aircraft is safe. By 2021, the 737 MAX was cleared to fly again, and since then, it has safely operated thousands of flights with airlines across the globe. As of 2026, confidence in the aircraft is strong, with production increasing to meet the high demand. Looking ahead, Boeing plans to keep the 737 MAX in production well into the next decade, with thousands of orders still pending delivery. This ensures that the MAX will remain a backbone of global aviation. The expected release timelines of newer MAX variants, like the MAX 7 and MAX 10, have seen some delays, but 2026 is set to be a key year as these models become more widely available. Airlines that need more range and capacity are especially waiting for the MAX 10, which will compete directly with Airbus A321neo. So, what does all this mean for passengers and the future of air travel? In simple terms, the Boeing 737 MAX series is designed to keep ticket prices competitive by lowering airline costs, while giving passengers a quieter, more comfortable experience. It's efficient, it's versatile, and it is here to stay as one of the main workhorses of the skies. From its engines to its wings, from its cabin design to its advanced flight systems, the MAX represents the ongoing evolution of commercial aviation. As we move through 2026, the Boeing 737 MAX series continues to prove itself as a reliable, efficient, and safe aircraft family that is shaping the way we fly. Whether you board a short domestic hop or a transcontinental journey, chances are high you'll step inside a 737 MAX in the near future. And when you do, you'll be experiencing the result of decades of engineering, lessons learned, and innovations that keep pushing aviation forward. That's a full look at the Boeing 737 MAX series for 2026.